Welcome to the fascinating world of insects, a hidden universe buzzing with life, color, and incredible stories. In this 35-minute journey, we will explore the diversity, beauty, and importance of these tiny yet mighty creatures. From the shimmering wings of butterflies dancing through meadows to the tireless ants building vast underground cities, insects have evolved to inhabit nearly every corner of our planet. We'll uncover how bees communicate through intricate dances, how beetles display nature's most vibrant armor, and how dragonflies mastered the skies with unmatched agility. Along the way, we'll learn how insects shape ecosystems, pollinate plants, recycle nutrients, and even inspire human inventions. Through breathtaking close-up footage and fascinating facts, this video reveals why insects are not only survivors of millions of years of evolution, but also indispensable partners in life on Earth. So sit back and join us as we discover the amazing and often overlooked world of insects, a world full of wonder and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Let's begin with the ants. Tiny creatures that form vast colonies and exhibit complex social behavior. Ants can carry objects many times their own weight and communicate using chemical signals called pheromones. They play crucial roles in aerating the soil and recycling nutrients. Ants are among the most successful species on Earth, thriving on every continent except Antarctica. There are over 12,000 known species of ants, each with unique behaviors and roles. Ants live in colonies that can number in the millions, working together as a superi arrow or a genus. In a colony, there are three main castes: the queen, the workers, and the males. The queen's primary job is to lay eggs, ensuring the colony's survival. Worker ants perform many tasks. They gather food, care for the young, and defend the nest. Male ants exist only to mate with the queen and die shortly afterward. Ants communicate through chemicals called pheromones, which guide others to food or signal danger. Some species of ants even practice farming, cultivating fungus as their main food source. Others keep aphids as livestock, protecting them and harvesting their honeydew. Ants play an essential role in ecosystems by aerating the soil and dispersing seeds. Despite their size, ants are incredibly strong, capable of carrying objects many times their body weight. Some ant species are aggressive and can form huge armies to overwhelm prey or defend territory. Leafcutter ants, for example, slice through leaves and carry them back to their nests to grow. Fungus army ants are known for their coordinated raids, devouring anything in their path. The diversity of ants shows how adaptable and resilient they are in different environments. Scientists study ants to learn about cooperation, problem solving, and social organization. Even though they're small, ants teach us big lessons about teamwork and survival. So next time you see an ant, take a moment to admire its incredible world. Next, we meet the butterflies and moths, known for their beautiful wings and remarkable life cycles. From egg to caterpillar to pupa and finally to adult, their metamorphosis is a wonder of nature. Butterflies are also important pollinators, helping plants reproduce. These delicate insects belong to the order Lepidoptera. There are over 160,000 known species of butterflies and moths worldwide. Butterflies are famous for their vibrant colors and graceful flight. Moths, often nocturnal, can also display stunning patterns and hues. Both butterflies and moths undergo complete metamorphosis. Their life cycle has 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. The larval stage is known as a caterpillar, which spends its time eating and growing. Once fully grown, the caterpillar forms a chrysalis or cocoon. Inside, it transforms into a beautiful winged adult. Butterflies and moths play a crucial role. In ecosystems, they pollinate flowers, providing food for birds, bats, and other animals. Butterflies are usually active during the day, while most moths fly at night. However, some moths, like the hummingbird moth, are active by day. Butterflies have club-shaped antennae, while moths are feathery or straight. Moths tend to hold their wings flat, whereas butterflies fold them upright. One of the most famous butterflies is the monarch. Monarchs migrate thousands of kilometers between Canada and Mexico. Some moths, like the atlas moth, are among the largest insects on Earth. The atlas moth has a wingspan of up to 30 centimeters. These insects use camouflage and mimicry to avoid predators. Some moths resemble leaves or bark, making them nearly invisible. Butterflies often warn predators with their bright, toxic colors. Many species are sensitive to changes in their environment. Habitat loss, pesticides, and climate change threaten their survival. Conservation efforts are helping protect these remarkable creatures. You can help by planting native flowers and avoiding harmful chemicals. Watching butterflies and moths in nature can be truly magical. Their beauty reminds us of the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Some cultures see butterflies as symbols of transformation and hope. Moths are often associated with mystery and the night. Around the world, people celebrate their presence in art and folklore. Scientists continue to discover new species of butterflies and moths every year. Many still hold secrets about their behavior and adaptations. From tropical rainforests to Arctic tundra, they inhabit nearly every corner of Earth. Some even live high in the mountains or deep in caves. Their delicate wings are covered with tiny scales that give them color and patterns. These scales can also help them escape from spider webs or predators. Caterpillars have fascinating defense mechanisms, like spines or toxic chemicals. Some even mimic snakes or bird droppings to deter enemies. Butterflies use their long proboscis to sip nectar from flowers. Moths may also drink from tree sap, fruit, or even animal tears. Both contribute to pollination, ensuring the growth of many plants. In some regions, they are vital indicators of a healthy environment. A decline in butterfly and moth populations can signal ecological problems. That's why monitoring them is important for conservation efforts. In gardens, planting nectar-rich flowers attracts butterflies and moths. Providing host plants for caterpillars also supports their life cycle. Some people raise butterflies and release them to boost wild populations. Educational programs teach children about their importance and beauty. Watching a caterpillar turn into a butterfly is a lesson in patience and wonder. Around the world, butterfly festivals celebrate their seasonal appearances. From the smallest blues to the largest swallowtails, each species has its charm. Their short lives remind us to appreciate nature's fleeting beauty. We must protect their habitats to ensure their survival for future generations. By valuing butterflies and moths, we also care for countless other creatures. Their presence is a sign of a thriving, balanced ecosystem. Thank you for joining us in exploring the incredible world of butterflies and moths. We hope you've been inspired to look closer at these amazing insects. Remember, even the smallest creatures play a big role in our world. See you next time, and don't forget to stop and watch the butterflies. Now we dive into the mysterious world of beetles. Beetles make up about 25% of all known animal species, showcasing extraordinary diversity, from shiny jewel beetles to giant rhinoceros beetles. Their forms and behaviors are astounding. They belong to the order Coleoptera, which means sheathwing. Their hardened forewings, called elytra, protect their delicate flight wings underneath. There are more than 400,000 known species of beetles worldwide. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors, from tiny to giant. Beetles are found in nearly every habitat, from deserts to rainforests. Some live in water, while others burrow underground or climb trees. They play vital roles in ecosystems as pollinators, decomposers, and prey. Some beetles recycle dead plants and animals, enriching the soil. Others, like ladybugs, help control pests by eating aphids. The life cycle of a beetle includes 4 stages: egg, larva, pupa, and adult. The larva often looks like a worm and feeds voraciously to grow. Then it forms a pupa, where it transforms into the adult beetle. Many beetles have fascinating adaptations for survival. Some mimic other insects, like wasps, to avoid predators. Others have strong jaws, like stag beetles, for fighting and defense. The Hercules beetle can lift over 80 times its body weight. Beetles are also masters of camouflage, blending into their surroundings. The jewel beetle dazzles with its shiny, iridescent colors. Some beetles, like fireflies, even produce light through bioluminescence. This light helps them attract mates and ward off predators. Many cultures consider beetles symbols of strength and rebirth. The ancient Egyptians worshipped the scarab beetle as sacred. However, not all beetles are beneficial. Some, like the bark beetle, damage forests by boring into trees. Others, like the boll weevil, can devastate crops. Despite this, most beetles are harmless or even helpful to humans. Beetles also inspire art, fashion, and science around the world. Collectors prize rare beetles for their beauty and uniqueness. Scientists study beetles to learn about evolution and ecology. Beetles' incredible diversity shows how life can adapt and thrive. Some beetles are adapted to extreme environments, like hot sands or freezing ice. Others live symbiotically with ants or termites. Their tough exoskeleton protects them from predators and harsh conditions. Beetles communicate using sound, smell, and even light. Some click beetles make a snapping sound to flip themselves upright. The bombardier beetle sprays a hot, chemical blast to escape danger. In gardens, beetles can help maintain a healthy balance of species. Planting native flowers attracts pollinating beetles. Leaving leaf litter provides shelter for ground-dwelling beetles. Protecting beetle habitats also helps many other animals and plants. Climate change and habitat loss threaten many beetle species today. Some rare species are already endangered or extinct. Conservation efforts aim to protect these vital insects. You can help by reducing pesticide use and planting diverse vegetation. Beetles remind us of nature's creativity and resilience. Their tiny lives have a big impact on the world around them. Next time you see a beetle, take a moment to appreciate its beauty. Each species has its own story, role, and charm. Some beetles live just a few weeks, while others can survive for years. From dawn to dusk, they are busy working in the background of our world. Without them, many ecosystems would collapse. They teach us the value of even the smallest creatures. Throughout history, humans have admired and feared these insects. Today, we understand their importance more than ever. Beetles are true survivors, thriving for over 300 million years. We hope you've learned something new and inspiring about these insects. Remember, every beetle you see plays a part in the web of life. Dragonflies, ancient hunters of the skies, have been around for over 300 million years. They can fly forwards, backwards, and even hover, true masters of aerial maneuvering. They help control mosquito populations, making them valuable allies. To humans, dragonflies are among the oldest and most skilled flyers in the insect kingdom. They belong to the order Odonata, which means toothed one. This name comes from the tiny, sharp teeth they use to catch prey. Dragonflies have lived on Earth for over 300 million years. Ancient dragonflies were much larger, with wings over 2 feet. Today's dragonflies are smaller, but just as impressive. They have 2 pairs of strong, transparent wings that beat independently. This allows them to hover, fly backward, and even turn mid-air. Dragonflies are some of the fastest insects, reaching speeds over 30 miles per hour. They are expert hunters, catching their prey with incredible precision. A dragonfly can eat hundreds of mosquitoes and flies in a single day. Their large compound eyes give them nearly 360-degree vision. This helps them spot tiny movements and track prey in flight. Dragonflies start life in water as nymphs, or larvae. The nymph stage can last from a few months to several years. Nymphs are fierce predators, hunting tadpoles, fish, and other insects underwater. When ready, they climb out of the water and transform into adults. This transformation is called metamorphosis, and it happens without a pupal stage. Once emerged, the adult dragonfly spends its short life flying and hunting. Most adults live only a few weeks, but they make the most of their time. Dragonflies play an important role in ecosystems as both predators and prey. They help control mosquito populations and provide food for birds and frogs. Their presence indicates healthy, clean water in the environment. Many dragonfly species are threatened by habitat loss and pollution. Protecting wetlands and rivers helps preserve their populations. Dragonflies come in a stunning variety of colors and patterns. Some shimmer with metallic blues and greens, others glow in fiery reds and golds. These bright colors can attract mates or warn rivals. Males often guard territories, chasing away intruders. Dragonflies have inspired myths and legends in many cultures. In some traditions, they symbolize transformation and change. In others, they are seen as messengers of the spirit world. Watching a dragonfly dance over water is a magical experience. They remind us of the beauty and balance of nature. Dragonflies can live in many habitats, from ponds and lakes to slow-moving streams. Each species has its own preferences and behaviors. Some are active early in the morning, while others prefer sunny afternoons. Their wings are incredibly strong, yet delicate, covered with tiny veins. These wings create lift and allow complex aerial maneuvers. Dragonflies can even fly in rain and strong winds. They spend most of their lives as nymphs, yet their adult flight is unforgettable. To support dragonflies, you can create a garden pond with native plants. Avoiding pesticides helps keep their food sources and water clean. Many people enjoy photographing dragonflies for their dazzling beauty. They are popular subjects in art, jewelry, and literature around the world. Each species tells a story of survival and adaptation. Dragonflies have endured countless changes to the Earth's climate and landscapes. They are living fossils, connecting us to the ancient past. Their resilience inspires us to protect our natural world. In Japan, dragonflies are symbols of courage and joy. In Native American cultures, they represent swiftness and purity. Wherever they appear, they spark wonder and admiration. Next time you see a dragonfly, take a moment to watch its graceful flight. Appreciate its role in keeping the balance of life in our ecosystems. Even small creatures can make a big difference. Dragonflies remind us to live fully, even if life is short. We hope you've learned something new and inspiring about these insects. Remember to cherish and protect the fragile beauty of nature. Bees are among the most important creatures on our planet. They belong to the insect order Hymenoptera, which also includes ants and wasps. There are over 20,000 known species of bees worldwide. Bees are found on every continent, except Antarctica. They live in diverse habitats, from forests and meadows to deserts and cities. Bees play a vital role as pollinators in ecosystems and agriculture. About 1/3 of the food we eat depends on pollination by bees and other insects. Without bees, many fruits, vegetables, and flowers would not survive. Bees collect nectar and pollen from flowers to feed themselves and their colonies. While doing so, they transfer pollen between plants, enabling them to reproduce. The most well-known bee species is the honeybee. Honeybees live in large, organized colonies with tens of thousands of individuals. Each colony has a single queen, thousands of workers, and some drones. The queen lays eggs, the workers care for the young, and the drones mate with new queens. Bees communicate through dances, scents, and vibrations. The famous waggle dance shows other bees where to find food. Bees also have an incredible sense of smell and can detect flowers from far away. Their bodies are covered in tiny hairs that trap pollen. Bees have 2 pairs of wings and can fly at speeds of up to 15 miles per hour. Most bees are solitary, not social like honeybees. These solitary bees build nests in the ground, wood, or hollow stems. Bumblebees, another social species, live in smaller colonies than honeybees. They are excellent pollinators, especially in colder and cloudier climates. Bees are also important in producing honey, wax, and propolis. Honey has been valued by humans for thousands of years as food and medicine. Beeswax is used for candles, cosmetics, and even art. Propolis, a sticky resin, protects the hive and has antibacterial properties. Bees are fascinating engineers, building perfect hexagonal honeycombs. These structures are strong, efficient, and beautiful. But bees face many threats in today's world. Habitat loss, pesticides, diseases, and climate change are major challenges. Colony collapse disorder has caused dramatic declines in honeybee populations. Protecting bees means protecting biodiversity and our own food supply. We can help by planting native flowers and avoiding harmful chemicals. Creating bee-friendly gardens provides food and shelter for these pollinators. Many people also keep beehives to support bees and harvest honey. Beekeeping has a long history in cultures around the world. Ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Mayans all revered bees and honey. In mythology, bees often symbolize hard work, community, and life itself. They inspire us with their cooperation and determination. Watching bees at work is both calming and inspiring. Their buzzing signals the health of our environment. Some bees specialize in specific plants, forming unique relationships. Others are generalists, visiting many kinds of flowers. The diversity of bees is astonishing, with countless colors, sizes, and behaviors. Some are as tiny as a grain of rice, while others are as big as your thumb. Orchid bees, for example, collect perfumes from flowers to attract mates. Carpenter bees tunnel into wood to build their nests. Mason bees use mud to seal their eggs into tiny chambers. Each species has its own role in nature's delicate balance. Bees are also being studied for their intelligence and memory. They can solve problems, recognize patterns, and even count. Their brains, though small, are remarkably efficient. Bees teach us that even the smallest creatures can make a huge difference. Without them, many ecosystems would collapse. They remind us of our connection to the natural world. Next time you see a bee, take a moment to watch it work. Appreciate its dedication and the gift it gives to our planet. Even a single bee contributes to the web of life. By protecting bees, we also protect ourselves. Bees are more than just insects. They're essential partners in our survival. Around the world, people are working to save and support bee populations. You too can make a difference, starting in your own backyard. Plant wildflowers, leave some areas untamed, and provide water for bees. These simple steps can create a haven for pollinators. Together, we can ensure that bees continue to thrive for generations to come. Thank you for joining us in exploring the amazing world of bees. We hope you've learned something new and inspiring about these creatures. Remember, Every bee you see is working to keep the world alive. See you next time, and don't forget to stop and watch the bees. Goodbye, and keep buzzing for nature.